Mark doesn't notice her at first. To be honest, he barely notices anything anymore. He's slumped at a tiny outdoor cafe table, staring into a cup of cold coffee as if the answers to his life are floating somewhere at the bottom. The world around him, cars honking, people laughing, chairs scraping, blends into a dull roar he can't seem to care about. Being a single dad has carved deep, invisible cracks in him. Bills, loneliness, sleepless nights, and the constant fear that he's failing the one person who needs him most, his 7-year-old daughter, Maya. All those cracks have fused into one thing: bitterness. And today, that bitterness is calling the shots. "Excuse me?" a gentle voice asks. He hears it. He just doesn't want to respond. He's tired. Tired of talking. Tired of pretending he's okay. Tired of trying. The voice comes again, slightly hopeful. "Sorry to bother you, but is this seat taken? Everywhere else is full." Mark finally looks up. She's a young woman, maybe 22, crutches under her arms. A prosthetic leg, sleek and polished. A warm, nervous smile. She isn't asking for much. Just a chair. The old Mark would have offered it without thinking. But today, bitterness wins. His voice comes out cold, clipped, and shockingly cruel. "Yeah, it's taken." The lie tastes like metal, and her reaction is worse than he expects. She doesn't look annoyed. She doesn't roll her eyes or walk away angrily. The hope in her eyes just dims, quietly, softly, like someone flipping off a light. "Oh, okay," she whispers. "Sorry." She turns and walks away on her crutches, moving with practiced patience. She finds a spot on a brick wall, lowers herself down carefully, and sits alone, staring at the blank screen of her phone. And that's when something inside him breaks. The bitterness that felt like protection suddenly feels like poison. He hears Maya's voice in his mind. "Daddy, be kind." He imagines someone treating her the way he just treated this woman. Shame hits him so hard he can't breathe. What did he gain? A few minutes of solitude? At the cost of crushing a stranger's moment of courage? He stands up so fast his chair screeches across the stone. He has to fix this. He has to. But when he turns back toward the brick wall, she's gone. Panic floods him. Did he lose his chance? He rushes through the patio and spots her down the street at a bus stop, quietly waiting, alone again. He approaches carefully. "Excuse me." Again. She looks up. Recognition flashes in her eyes, followed by wariness. He did that. He put that look there. Mark swallows hard. "I came to apologize," he says. "What I did back there? It was cruel. And I'm sorry. Truly." She doesn't interrupt. She doesn't walk away. She just listens. "I'm not waiting for anyone," he admits. "I lied. I'm a single dad, and life has been heavy. But that's no excuse. You were kind, and I wasn't. I took my problems out on you, and you didn't deserve that." Silence. He braces himself for rejection, but she surprises him. "You know," she says softly, "it takes courage to come back and say all that. Thank you." He almost collapses with relief. "You don't have to forgive me," he adds quickly. "Just let me make it right. Let me buy you a coffee. And please take the seat. I should have offered the first time." A small laugh escapes her. "Okay," she says. "My name's Lily." "Mark." They walk back together. This time, he pulls out the chair for her. And somehow, over warm coffee and easy conversation, his world shifts. He learns about her accident, her studies, her volunteer work, teaching art to sick kids. He tells her about Maya, about the fear of failing, about the weight that sometimes feels unbearable. And Lily, with her calm strength, tells him something he didn't know he needed to hear. "You're not failing. You're just tired. And tired isn't the same as hopeless." For the first time in months, Mark feels something warm cracking through the darkness. A single, cruel moment almost closed him off from the one connection he desperately needed. But a single, brave apology opened the door again. We all get lost. We all make mistakes. But we are never too broken to choose kindness. To repair what we damaged. To begin again. If this story touched you, share it. Someone might need the reminder that one moment of courage can rewrite everything.